Yes, 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 yes. Got a good show for you today. Got a damn good show.
Union Hall.
All right. Long enough. Let's get into this. Carolina Twinkies might be better than Texas Twinkies. I don't know the fucking difference between the two of them. I thought Twinkies were a goddamn pastry treat that would survive the apocalypse.
Everybody, welcome back to Chud's Barbecue. My name is Bradley Robinson, and today I'm going to show you how I made this. Beautiful, delicious, smoky, porky, creamy,
Isn't that just a fucking jalapeno popper?
bacon-wrapped, amazing Carolina Twinkies. That's right, folks, we're taking some whole hog-style pulled pork with crispy skin, stuffing it inside of a jalapeno, wrapping it in bacon, and throwing it...
That's a jalapeno popper! Not to be an ass, but isn't pulled pork traditionally made with a pork butt, not a pork belly?
Pat it dry. And what I got here
And here's the thing, I'm just asking questions. I actually like this guy.
And in the Carolinas, they're doing a lot of whole hog barbecue with that crispy skin, that nice pulled pork, mop sauce, vinegar bacon.
Yeah, again, pulled pork, I thought it comes from pork butt, not pork again, I'm curious to see pork belly, but it's just a lot fattier than even pork butt. I gotta buy a blowtorch. No, it's not pulled pork. It's basically pork belly. Which again, I always thought pulled pork came from pork butt, but whatever. Even though pork butt isn't the butt. The butt of the pig is where we get ham from.
Now we're going to go through and salt the skin heavily with some table salt. And if you've never seen me do this before, this is not for seasoning.
So basically you're gonna cure it.
This is just to protect the skin from smoke, and all the salt's going to help dry it out so it gets nice and crispy at the end of this cook. But it's an aggressive amount of salt. We really want to cake it on there, make sure nothing is exposed. But most of this will come off, so don't freak out about how much salt I'm putting on this thing. I absolutely love them. They're the first boot I've ever had that are actually...
Dude, you're a man and you're wearing something that has a heel.
Festival, perfect for a hunt, but no matter where you take them, they're stylish.
I'm sorry, they look like chick shoes. Men should not be wearing heels.
They're comfortable, and they're very durable. And lately, box of this...
No, there's no way I'm wearing boots. There's no way I'm wearing cowboy boots.
Code CHUDS10.
I'm 5'6", 5'7", 5 something. I've accepted it.
Down,
Forgot to call my mechanic today.
looking nice and soft. Starting to... And we go with about a cup of some apples.
Yeah, my ancestors were probably the Tyrion Lannisters. You know, the short ones that did all the planning.
Cider vinegar. And some white vinegar as well.
Stayed behind with the women folk. Had 8 ways.
Couple shots.
Let's do a quick little poll. Do you want me to respond to actual Jake's response to my sweet and sour kielbasa? Or 3 most overrated street foods? And we start the poll.
Looking. Salt should be able to come off in one clean sheet. Oh, yeah. Hog salt. Save that for putting on a steak or something. But clearly the salt has
All right, I might do that.
done its job. The skin is looking nice and clear.
Well, no, because I'm so much shorter than my fellow Vikings, I'd probably be Tyrion Lannister. Peter Dinklage, the goddamn dwarf.
And
Look, what the gloves do is they prevent you having to wash your hands 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I always just end up washing my hands. But once a piece of meat has gotten to this point, it is on a pit and is up to temp, you're not gonna there's no fucking cross-contamination.
the sugars from the onion and the lemon and stuff.
It's just when the meat is in its raw form.
But we're making chopped or pulled pork out of this, so I want to make sure it's nice.
Well, you can't really make pulled pork out of it. You're making... chopped. I'll just be nice and say chopped.
And go right down the.
So you're making jalapeno poppers. You're not. I don't know what this is. These aren't fucking Twinkies.
Top.
Once again, you're just making a fucking jalapeno popper. You're not making anything that would be considered a Twinkie. You're not. You're not making a fucking Twinkie, dog.
Not quite sure what happened right there. I don't know. Maybe the dog got it. But to start
Oh, that dog didn't get it. You got it.
out, we'll go ahead and pull this skin off. I mean, just look at that. Succulent and juicy.
Well, son
truly.
of a bitch. It's a little bit different than bacon.
A fantastic bite of food right there. And if you've never made yourself a big pile of pork belly pulled pork before, I highly recommend it. Oh, all that fat.
Well, great. Now I'm going to have to do it. So fuck you for giving me the idea.
Especially, we're going Carolina style.
Because I bet you this would be great on a pizza.
We really only seasoned one side of this pork, so taste and adjust, folks.
That is actually good advice. Taste and adjust.
Yep, that is perfect.
That's why it's like when I make dinner for friends, family, whatever, I'll serve the meal, and they're like, well, aren't you going to eat, Dave? It's like, well, I've been eating since fucking 2 o'clock this afternoon. Because you're constantly taste testing your shit.
How it's pulled pork wrapped in bacon, but that Chud Box flavor, that direct heat.
And look, I'm sure this is delicious, but this should literally be called pulled pork jalapeno poppers. I don't know, it's one of my stickler things.
I'm getting distinctive.
Who the fuck calls mustard mutard? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with Canada?
Burger vibes right now. But wait, because you remember what this was? Remember, it's cheeseburger.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Iowa has weird mannerisms. Like calling Nespera Neosporin. But I've never heard anything like that. It's fucking mustard. How you got mutard, I don't fucking know. I was born in Iowa. I think I know how things go there. I still have family in Iowa, jackass.
And you're going to want to be a little when you see these. And
Conrad, I'd just love to know, what the fuck do you think is hard rock? Just so you know. Just to, you know. Because again, a lot of these people, a lot of idiots think that just because somebody plays fast, they're good. Just because they go, they're good. They're not. And looks like Chipotle meatballs have won pretty handily. So I guess I'll just have to take my vote, the vote that matters more than anyone else. And after Chipotle meatballs, we're doing Jake. Sorry, my vote matters more. But we're going to learn how to make Chipotle meatballs.
Hello, everyone.
All right, that plate looks absolutely delicious. I might burn my fucking colon or burn my asshole out of my taint, but we'll eat the shit out of that.
You can make it on a week.
Come on now, he's married to a woman. Let's be fair. I don't know what it says about his marriage if she puts a strap-on and fucks him in the ass. Whether that makes it gay or not.
Night. Second thing is all of the ingredients are, I have the ground meat here. You can make this with pork or with beef or a mixture of the.
No, you can't make chorizo with beef. Chorizo has to be pork. I don't know what the fuck. Then it's just spicy beef.
Two, I've got a pound here. Today I'm working with pork, ground pork. It's on this mint here, doing what.
Honestly, you shouldn't have to keep your eggs in the fridge because as long as you plan to use them quickly, The problem is, us in America, we sell eggs like 30, 60, 90 at a time. In Europe, a 6-pack of eggs is way more common, which you would get through in a day.
Divided up into 12 portions here. See how I can eye.
Just go by weight.
I'm going to go wash my hands, and the next step will be to fry these to brown them on the outside. Okay.
Why would you wash your hand? You've already contaminated everything.
When I first moved to Mexico City, I ate in a lot of these places that were called fondas, very simple, homey restaurants. And
So basically, oh God, you're liberal fucking, fuck. I've worked with a lot of Mexicans. They've never brought this dish up. By the way, that's where I found out how to make True Blue tacos. It's a little bit of meat, it's a small shell, and it's like fried peppers and onions. That's a True Blue taco. Never heard this Chipotle meatball things. Maybe I'll have to ask him tomorrow.
the Chipotle is the easy kind of.
Like I said, the guy that talked, he was an actual legal Mexican immigrant. Immigrated from Mexico, got his citizenship. No problem with him. But he's like, yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. You Americans, you love your, it's like, well, you're one of us now, so enjoy tacos that are the size of a goddamn car. The difference between oregano and Mexican oregano is damn near nigh on undistinguishable, especially if you're using dry. All right, let's just get to the fucking meatballs.
To see if there is, how much salt there is in this, because
you couldn't just put your spoon down in the pan. You had to get your portion from another's. My God, the new king is risen. Finally, we'll wrap up with actual Jake. I don't think he covers me for that long.
In football,
I don't see the butt pad in baseball. Football, yeah, they got more spanking there than a gay porno.
The best cook I know, easily. He's the most accomplished chef I've ever met. It's Dave's Cooking Show.
Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show.
Ow!
Oh, I'm not the most accomplished chef. I'm just better than you. I'm just better than you. You had your own cooking channel. You abandoned it.
Oh,
From its new time slot of 4 p.m.
I'm
All right,
watching
before we-
this shit at 4 p.m. How many? Is it working? 69 views. Nice.
Now that I've gotten my menu.
Am I subscribed to Dave's Cooking Show? Hell no.
Jake, an irreparable wound has been placed on my heart. For YouTube stuff out of the way, let's get into this. Today, we have...
A whole bottle of ketchup or some shit?
It was 14 ounces of ketchup, which is less than 2 cups, dipshit.
The fuck? This is Walmart chili sauce? Jake, you idiot! Sorry.
Start off, we're going to add 14 ounces of ketchup.
Nope. It was
Actually, I don't fucking... I don't think I ever said Jake. This is Walmart chili sauce. You fucking idiot. Although you are a fucking idiot. I actually put you more in the evil camp these days because you couldn't even show humanity to Charlie Kirk.
Just ketchup. Walmart ketchup sauce.
You can find the standard 14-ounce ketchup bottle pretty much any store.
Dude, did you need where to find ketchup advice?
Not a counter argument. I'm giving a cooking tutorial, and when I say 14 ounces of ketchup, yeah, that's a standard bottle that's available at most stores. That's not an argument, dude.
Me either.
That's not a counter. You dumb fat piece of shit.
It was. I'm glad that he added it though. All right, ketchup. Let's go. Perfect. Delicious in every way.
Then we're going to want to add approximately 2 teaspoons of hot sauce.
A lot of bottles here. Okay.
And then a
What is Why is it so splashy? It's all on here.
teaspoon and a half. Because unlike you, I throw my stuff down with force because I'm a man, not a bitch. Then we're going to add a table.
Why even use it?
Oh my god. I spilt. I'm a piece of shit. Then we're gonna add table.
Why use?
That's not a counter argument, Jake. Okay, you laughed at my screw up. But that's not a counter argument, you dumb fuck.
Is it? He's not even like taking the time anyway. It's just. I would love to watch him make a risotto. Dave,
Dude, I can make a risotto that'll blow your balls off.
can you make a mushroom risotto for me?
Can you? Tell you what, Jake, I'll make my. Tell you what, I'll make. I hate mushrooms. I'll make chicken risotto. You make mushroom risotto first, because I don't think you can fucking do it.
That'd be delicious. Put that on your next Chef with the Stars. Actual Jake came into my diner and he said, "Make me some mushroom risotto." And I said, "Okay." But why he had his shirt off and was... Wait, no. But why he was fully clothed and I was completely naked and he was telling me to crawl around on the ground, I'll never know. That's probably Dave's cooking show.
Jake, that's an odd fantasy you have, boy.
Yummy.
Actually, it was delicious. Stirring about maybe once every hour. This is a perfect... Unlike your mother's cunt, this was something people actually wanted. Get it? All right. Yes, sauce got everywhere. Sorry, I don't actually play with aesthetics in mind. Any counter argument? Do it better. Where's your better recipe? Oh, that's right. You had a cooking channel. And it completely failed. And you're pissed off about it. Anyway, that's the show for tonight. Good night, everybody.
I am an equal.
All right. We're good. All right. Let's go. In the words of Mario, let's go. All right, first thing we have up is the most addictive burrito that Sam the Cooking Guy has ever made. Crack burritos. You can't actually show how to make crack. It's illegal. Fiera, even if it's about, I don't care if it's history or future, The Handmaid's Tale is fucking stupid. If only 10% of the female population was allowed to reproduce, the human race would be fucked. Also, you don't go from a society that has women as equals, in the eyes of the law at least, to second-class sex slaves in one woman's lifetime. Unless, of course, they're Islam. America's treated women like property.
Okay, I'm just going to ask how. Because we have women judges, we have women representatives, we have women governors, we have women state senators, we have women U.S. senators, we have women in the U.S. House of Representatives. A woman, not once but twice, has came with any fucking cunt hair of the presidency. It's just you pick the worst women on the planet. There are women in Trump's cabinet. So if we're really a nation that wants to just enslave women, unless they willingly ask to be enslaved, how the fuck are we doing that? And don't give me abortion!
Want to try for a fifth time? Well, guess who's back? You've never known what it's like to have a woman totally submit to you. I have.
Cheese sauce. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's gonna
Fiera, I don't give a rat's ass how women were treated in the past. I'm more concerned about how they're treated right now. And if anything, you guys are the privileged ones. Actually, I'm not going to say if anything. You guys are the privileged ones. I believe the hashtag believe all women trended. I don't think believe all men did. And again, even when we look through the lens of history, men were often drafted into wars. They didn't want to fight, but they were ordered to fight and die. Women were not.
like you used to do with cocaine back.
So, I'm done with this discussion. You've lost.
And that's
Except women often lie about sexual assault.
it.
And I say often because at least 1 in 4 are lying. Now we're going to go to my old friend, my old buddy. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. All right, I have to pee. Why the fuck are you watching wife swap episodes? Oh, God, you're even more depraved than I thought you were. I'll be right back. I have to pee.
It's Gloop for me.
Well,
Waka. He's gonna make cheese. He's gonna stir some cheese together and put it between some bread.
welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, coming to you from its new time slot of 4 p.m.
You gotta tell
Don't
ya.
forget to like, share, and subscribe. Except not an argument. You don't actually have an argument because you know I'm right. You know I'm better than you at this. But you, by all means, keep going.
How's it doing?
Meow.
Over or under 18?
Meow.
I'm gonna go over. Dave, can you do me a favor? Can you get the camera to focus? It's your one job.
In the mixing bowl, I have. Looks pretty focused to me, you fucking cum gargling piece of shit. Of 2 ounces of. How many men do you share your wife with, Jake? Just honest question. Considering that both you and her have admitted that you have a open relationship. How many men do you actually? And are you the subby one? Honestly want to know. Cream cheese. And then you want to add
Is that sriracha?
3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder.
Ounce. The ounce are hitting hard today. Dave's challenged you to mushroom risotto. Is he gonna?
Except, still can't provide a counter argument. Just mocks the way I talk, which, yeah, whatever, that's his privilege. But can't really argue anything against me. Again, Jake, this is a grilled cheese. If you're supposed to be this master chef that is such a better cook than me, why don't you make one of your own? It would literally take you 15 fuck. You could do it in your room. But you won't because, you know, you fucking suck. I decided to go with sriracha.
Not crazy about that.
What is wrong with sriracha? What the fuck is wrong with sriracha? Gee, Jake, next time I make a video, I'll send you an email of the ingredients I'm thinking of using. See if they meet with your approval. Would you prefer Louisiana hot sauce? Habanero sauce? Again, Jake, it's a pimento grilled cheese. It can be done in fucking 10 minutes. When you're done with your stream, go to your kitchen and make one. Well, no, he doesn't really cook, and I exposed him for maybe a 4-trick pony.
Babe?
The fact that I thought at one point you might be a rival, you might be an equal. Oh, God, it pains me I thought that. God, you are pathetic, you worthless little simp cock. Make the layer
Everything is a struggle. It's always so hard. He has no control over anything. It's messy. It's crazy. This is just.
I've seen your cooking videos. I can make the exact same accusation against you. This is the best you've got. This is the best you've got. Jesus, maybe I should go back to covering you on my political channel. At least then you don't suck quite so much.
You know what you're getting.
I could buy Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I just do not want to. What is so hard for you motherfuckers to understand that? I can buy it right now. I just do not want to. I have no interest in playing the game.
Just getting more. Dude, cut it into triangles for 2 reasons, David. Okay?
Fuck you, Jake. I will cut my sandwich. So your response is so pathetic, and you know I have you beat, that your last ditch attempt is just cut it in triangles. Yeah, you lost, boy. Except I'm not mad, Iron Gullet. It's just your idol, your worship, your this, your that. Is, well, he sucks. And again, this once again reignites the original feud me and him had, where he claims he worked in restaurants. Yeah, he might have, as the goddamn dishwasher. But if he was truly a restaurant manager, then he'd know how to cook. At least a little bit. Because they're very often called in when members of the kitchen staff call out sick. Except everybody loves my cooking. Hell, I don't even think Jake's own wife tasted his. But because of the lateness of the hour and because I just like fucking with people. Good night, everybody!
Hot honey.
Oh, righty. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Kick. I like food.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's possible I don't have the money to pay for it. You're right, because I'm not going to open up my bank records to you. But trust me, I do. I just don't want to buy it.
Take it all.
I don't know. It's because their fucking master, Jake, constantly wants to play the game with me for some reason. Even if I do buy Baldur's Gate 3, I'm not going to play it with anyone else. I'm going to play it by myself. Any things to go on quests or do anything. I'm just going to be like, no, don't want to. In the words of Eric Cartman, I like playing with myself. I play with myself all day long.
The pepper.
Dude, I do retro games on Dave's on LOP on Games and Beer all the fucking time. You know better than this, Power Falcon.
Nice.
Actually, it's easier for the cheat engine to work on retro games. Because they're simpler.
I done did my thing. You guys can see right here. I done already shaved a little bit of, this is just, you know, some extra Parmesan on the top. You know what I mean? We finna eat. The reason I'm not finna
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, I think I'm a little fatter than you. Even I wouldn't have this much pasta. This is Spicy Red Devil. He's not going to melt down the fucking candy, is he? Cocktail meatballs.
Chef John from foodwishes.com with Red Devil cocktail meatballs. That's right, they say.
Again, he's one of the few people that appears on this platform older than me. So you added maybe a half a teaspoon of cayenne, and you want to call this Spicy Red Devil cocktails. Cocktail meatballs. Where are the red pepper flakes? Where's the chipotle powder? Where's the habanero powder? Where's the habanero sauce? Where is this to get it where it needs to be considered a spicy devil meatball?
I really
And I'm sorry, but this shit, even on my radar, would be a fucking 4. Maybe a 3. Probably a 3. Because you're asking maybe a half a teaspoon of cayenne to cover 2 pounds of meat. All the other ingredients, including milk and breadcrumbs, which soak shit up. So unless this sauce these damn things are served in is super spicy, yeah, I think your title's a little misleading, my friend. And by the way, I like you. I respect you. But this title's a little it's pure white people shit. And I'm tired of white people being the butt of every we can't handle spicy shit. So they're 1 ounce balls. I don't want them 1 ounce. I'd rather have them a little bit bigger.
Chili glazes.
With the gochujang. I hoped that's where the spice is coming from. But you neutered it with all the fucking sugar in the maple syrup. I have to pee. That's all I have to say. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry, but fuck it. My objection to this recipe is not the meatballs. Everything is fine right now with the meatballs and with this sauce. My objection is what he called it, Spicy Red Devil. If you're going to make food hot as Lucifer, then it should be a habanero-infused meatball, a ghost pepper style sauce with a Reaper pepper coleslaw on the side. It should burn your fucking taint off.
And that's it. We'll finish up with a small splash of water. At which point we can head to the stove.
This, at this point, is mild to moderately spicy meatballs. Unless he busts something out.
Sure.
Then why call it Red Devil? I mean, there's a reason that Red Devil cinnamon bites died. One, they were the grossest candy on the planet, but two, they weren't that hot.
And we'll reduce our heat to medium. And we'll let this cook for about a minute or two. Or until it thickens.
Then call it Red Fire Engine meatballs. If you want to say, I have made Lucifer's balls, they better be hotter than the halls of hell. You're calling me a crybaby when you sit there and defend Jake when he can't cook his fucking way out of a wet paper bag?
Old chick.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it. I'm just bitching about the name. This is not that hot. If I hated it, it'd probably be somewhere on the 4 to 5 for spiciness. Because everything of spice he counteracts with sweet, which kills spice. So again, this would probably be somewhere between 3 and 5. Again, he concentrated it down, so that throws a variable wrench. So I'm going to go with 3 to 5 for spiciness. But again, you don't call these the devil's meatballs unless they're hotter than the halls of hell.
Good shake.
My objection to this recipe is not the recipe. I'd eat the shit out of these. It's just the title of it. They're not hot enough. Here he is. Now he's going to go over my pizza bagel recipe, not offer any critiques, not offer any ways I can make it better, just kind of make some jokes and general observances. Oh, he's got his fuck ice thing in the background. Of 4 p.m. And don't forget, tell you what, Jake, what would your opinion of ice be if they ran a train on your girl? Tomato sauce?
Why does he do this? It's just the same.
What, make pizza bagels? What's the same? What is the same, Jake? Spoon of olive oil, 3 cloves of minced garlic, a teaspoon of
Yes,
salt.
I have found a pizza sauce recipe I like.
pizza sauce, which is 28 ounces of tomato sauce.
Why does he do?
What is the You don't even know my pizza sauce recipe yet. So again, you haven't fucking offered a single counter argument. And then once you've got that done, time
Shocking
to
development.
add a good covering of. Would you have preferred if I just skipped that cheese? I believed in a previous video you chastised me for skipping over steps that were common sense. So it's like you don't have any fucking rules for. You just want to disagree with me, so you're just a fucking contrarian. Good to know, Jake. I'm an expert at destroying contrarians. Gee, it's almost like I grab what I have available, especially if I'm just putting something together, which this was just a put-together recipe. I didn't plan for it or anything. Or maybe this was. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I just throw things together, Jake. Also, that's not an argument.
Fucking last month.
Considering I know for a fact you use block cheese and fucking shredded cheese. Freshly shredded cheese.
I agree, I guess.
Do you actually have an argument against what I'm doing here, or are you just gonna watch it like a bitch? Is there a counter argument in my future? You don't want to burn your mouth, so give them about 5. I love his smug ass smile. Hey, motherfucker. Jake, come here, buddy. Recreate this recipe. This is a pretty basic, easy recipe. I gave you my fucking sauce! Recreate this recipe, dipshit! Alright. That's just the limitation of my camera.
Great shot. He says he's starting the rivalry back up. What rivalry?
You know, you're right. What actual rivalry? I seem to kick the crap out of you. You haven't uploaded on your cooking channel in over a year, if not 2. You've already yielded that ground to me. Your political party is losing relevance by the day. You won't fuck with Shoe on Head. Oh, wait, you did, and you got downvoted to oblivion. What if she makes a dedicated video to you? You're fucked. You're done. So I don't know what the hell you're doing, dude, but until I see some actual fucking, movement from you. Yeah, you're right. It isn't a rivalry. I won. Again, until you get your cooking channel up to 4 videos a week. Anyway, where are we at? We got time for Cooking with Jack. So we can end on Dave getting pissed off.